Yo, collect and connect. Blake and Chad. And Blake.
Collect
and connect.
Blake and Chad's collect and connect.
Which one? English.
Frank goes Blake and Chad.
This is
Blake and Chad.
This is
Collect and connect.
Hey everybody, this is Chad the Collector from Blake and Chad's Collect and Connect. Make sure you like and subscribe all our content across all our platforms.
I'm Patrick Hughes, and I want to introduce a new artist to NFT world. Zoê Moss is an expert painter in realist and indeed trompe-l'oeil techniques. She's got a vivid imagination and a brilliant and modern sense of style. Her work is so original and collectible. She's an artist for now and for the future. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Hello, welcome back. This is Blake and Chad's Collect and Connect. We are doing review number 2 for formerly known as V-Tail, now formerly known as ElmonX, at ElmonX_official at Twitter. Please go check them out and give them a follow. We are reviewing Zoê Moss, Look Mom, My Painting Got Into the National Portrait Gallery NFT collection. She has 2 drops coming up, 2 drops. There's going to be one in 3D and AR, and the other one's going to be an infinite loop MP4 style. So that's it. There's going to be Zoê Moss, Look, My Mom Painting Got Into the National Portrait Gallery in 3D and AR, and the infinite loop MP4 style.
Moss is predominantly a photorealist oil painter, inspired by details and the concept of paint versus photography. Her work mixes realism and pop art, producing pieces with a satirical twist.
Well, the satirical twist should be that infinite loop style stuff. I mean, like, when you look at this piece, it just goes.
It definitely is a twist.
Yeah, so, you know, the actual piece itself sold for 3,600 pounds. So that's earlier this year in 2020, I guess 2023 already. So, possibly just a few months ago, this piece sold in the art gallery, the National Portrait Gallery, which is pretty damn cool. So now we can actually get the NFT and the infinite loop, but there's also a third version too. We'll talk about that in just a second. But, you know, about Look Mom, you know, why this is actually in there. So this is a painting of a collection of itself. The idea came from her frustration with both the art world and the fact that she can no longer show her parents this work. So that's pretty cool. It's like like a thank you to her mom and dad in the gallery.
Homage.
Yeah, exactly, which is so damn cool. And big ups to that. You know, that's pretty much what it's about now. Now she has this piece in an NFT and people could collect and own it themselves, which I love. And, you know, the story is nice.
The first one is Zoê Moss, Look Mom, My Painting Got Into the National Portrait Gallery. It's in 3D and AR. 105 digital collectibles will be available for purchase for 35 pounds, which that works out to around, just 1 second.
I think it was like 41 bucks, you said.
You got it right on the nose, 41 US dollars.
But it says credit card only, which is pretty cool as well. So
yeah, so it's not like you have to really
project.
That's right, and it's by credit card only. But yeah, it's via credit card only, available only while supplies last at ElmonX.com. This is the first ever NFT by Zoê Moss in 3D AR as a premium digital artwork. ElmonX 3D Augmented Reality. The purchase of this edition unlocks exclusive access to view your NFT in the augmented reality by connecting your wallet to ElmonX.com. This feature is only accessible to holders of the NFT. Holders can scan a barcode to view the AR 3D NFT on mobile as well as desktop. And the key information for this is there's an Access Pass sale, which starts Saturday, January 28th at 6 a.m. Pacific time. But you have to be a previous holder of other NFTs that are on the ElmonX.com platform.
So you would pretty much just have to email, like we were talking with Jacob last night on Twitter Spaces, just that I think it was support@ElmonX.com. I think
yes,
that's where he said.
And I think it's just like you said, more or less a screenshot of, your NFT or the purchase number. If you have that from the prior, then you just send that and then you're good to
Gotcha.
go. Yeah. There's a private sale on Sunday, which is the 29th of January, and that's at 6 a.m. Pacific time as well. Then the public sale starts Monday, January 30th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And that's if they make it to public.
And it looked like there was about maybe 10 to 15 sold already, or
I believe, yeah,
uh,
I think so. There
they
could
had
very
like
well be,
they
yes.
sent in their NFT for the access pass. I mean,
Yes,
for
for the
Saturday.
exactly for the access pass for Saturday, I believe you could send in emails already
So they're
to
pretty
get your
much they're
spot.
pretty
I
much
know.
I mean once the email is in, I mean they're pretty much confirming they're gonna most likely get one. But then there's also nice little features if you do buy these, right? Like I know they were saying we'll get to the giveaways in a second, but that's the cool part too. Like by also purchasing these, there's also some other stuff that we'll get into also. So but there's
That's right.
105 you said, but the key
Yes,
thing is there's six that are being held back, right?
that's right. Six are reserved, and the license is Zoe Moss. So the artists, I imagine, like most platforms, they keep a couple this, that giveaways and all that kind of good stuff. I'm sure it'll be happening, like you mentioned.
And we heard number 88 has been taken. I guess we figured it out last night when we were talking. It's the infinite loop, and 88 means infinite. So it's pretty cool connection right there, I think.
No, I didn't even like when you were saying that, I didn't even really think of it that way. I know what eight is and it does that, but I didn't think of that. But that's even cooler to have
Yeah, I
than
mean, like,
88 on that specific NFT.
It's
Thanks.
smart. It's smart. People are thinking with
No,
NFTs, man.
that's
That's
yeah,
ahead of the game right there. I mean,
that
first
is
come, first
100%.
serve now. I mean, it's an infinite loop. Having 88, is means infinite, and
And that's the benefit of being a previous NFT holder, right? From the prior collections that were released.
yeah.
So, you get yourself a patch of cues and you're doing
Get that
okay.
early access pass, and
That's right.
man, I was like, I guess a couple days too late, but again, it's not a, it's about collecting, right? And having a piece from a recommended artist like Patrick Hughes, telling us, hey, come check out Zoe Moss, and here we are getting an awesome review on someone that is going to be spectacular in the space. I mean, this piece sold, for a nice amount, and I'm sure the work put in, the time put in. Look at this. Now it's an NFT project, and I'm most likely getting one, but no FOMO. Do your own research, right? But
That's right.
this
That's
is
right.
this is fun stuff. Now, not only you get the early access, but you actually get to pick the number to, like you said, match maybe even the one you have already. Why don't you start if you can't get 88, maybe start matching the mint numbers
Yeah.
that you own already.
No,
I thought that was a good idea too.
no, I think that's a game I might try to play, but I'm not going to say what mint that is.
Yeah, it's not too Russian roulette, I think. I think it's a good play because now, if you can't get the 88 to match the infinite, but now we can match our actual, NFTs that we've been collecting, and that's what it's about is, collecting at the end of the day. So
And that's just it. Like you said there, like it's the matching mint is I think is a really cool thing, but for me, it's just a collecting side of it, being able to match up a bunch and have all those, and then one day displayed, in
yeah,
augmented reality, some and whatnot, to
yeah,
have matching mints. I like that idea.
well, you're connecting the dots too, because it's also Patrick Hughes and ElmonX. It's their brand. They're coming with Zoe Moss now. It's really just like a spider web effect. Now, you're collecting from, their artists that they've been
Well,
working with, and
that's right.
this
And
takes time. This isn't just a throw up in one day type situation. This is a lot of stuff
no,
happening in the background.
for sure, they definitely been putting in their work because I mean, Jacob had mentioned that ElmonX has got close to like 1,000 artists under their belt, ready to go. So I mean, they
For
got years and years of
or a
work to do.
marketplace. And that's another thing that if you get this here, you get early access whitelist to get a name on their marketplace. Like how cool would that be to have Blake at ElmonX.com? Like like or like a
What everyone like, yeah, like you said, like just even your name in general, because like how tough is it on any kind of platform to be able to get your name?
And he was talking about that as well, you know, and that's
Right? And that's
again, they're
right.
very incorporated with Web3.
Let's talk about the second drop happening, the infinite loop.
Okay, go ahead for sure.
All right. Well, that's the exact same piece, but it's an infinite loop. It's Zoê Moss. Look, Mom, my painting got into National Portrait Gallery. Infinite loop MP4. 105 of these as well, with 6 held on reserve. The price is £36 as well, which equals out to 45 US dollars. So still priced well and via credit card only. Available only while supplies last at ElmonX.com. This infinite video showcases a close-up and infinite view of the painting. Here you can see the full details from the original oil painting in a new style. So it's very cool piece.
But AR, you know, is so futuristic to me. Like being able to have this on your wall next to a, you know, a Patrick Hughes actual physical piece, or even the physical piece from Zoê Moss, and compare it to, you know, it's just it's unfathomable, I guess, in a way, if I said that right. You know, sort of to see these pieces side by side. And you can almost see like the brush strokes in the AR version, which is, you know, wild to me. You know, if you zoom in on these things, you can go right and you start doing that infinite loop in the AR, you'll be like, whoa, you know, it sort of messes with your head.
You get lost, dude.
Yeah.
You do. If you like, and if you were viewing that in VR,
In a metaverse, like,
you know what I mean? Or like what I say, I think we were talking about this a little bit in the background last night and whatnot, but like with the digital frames,
oh man,
once you have
in your
that
house.
hanging on your wall, right? Like, and
Oh,
that's just on
just
infinite
imagine
loop.
that going in our background, like just, you know, in a digital frame.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be
awesome.
pretty cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
People probably be looking at it
Yeah,
back there like, what is that in the background? They'll probably be looking at that more than us, right?
100%.
That's what
Because
it's
I probably
about.
would be too.
It's eye catching,
Oh
man.
no, for sure, definitely. I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh, it's about. But how to claim these private sale ones? You have to own a Patrick Hughes lot on board from 2019, the NFT project. You can claim an early one by sending to support@elmonx.com with proof of ownership. Again, we said that earlier. Screenshots of the ownership. You know, in the email, they'll probably ask you which mint you would like, and then you know when the drop comes on Access Pass or you know those days, the mint opens up. You know, connect the wallets that you feel trusted.
You do need to have an Ethereum wallet
Yes.
address, but that's it. You don't need to have Ethereum to
Yes.
purchase this. Just credit card.
I didn't ask him if you needed an ENS name. I wonder if they can send it to an ENS name. I'd probably have to ask him that. That'd be pretty cool, you know?
Well, I mean, if that's your Ethereum address, then why not, right?
Yeah, yeah. I gotta ask him.
That's all you got to type in.
All right, let's talk
It's
about
just
the
yeah.
giveaways. Let's talk
Okay,
about the giveaways.
tell me about this
All
giveaway.
right. So if you purchase a Zoê Moss NFT, you will automatically be entered into a free raffle to win the prizes. Okay, there's a few prizes, some that you might not even think about, but you know, sort of like, whoa, okay. But if you purchase one of the 3D AR ones you were talking about earlier, you get
Yes.
one entry. But if you
Yeah.
purchase one of the infinite loop ones, you get 2 entries. But if you purchase both of them, you get an extra entry and you get 4 total. So now you'll have
Which is
4 entries for the prizes, which are
pretty cool.
pretty
And I
damn
mean,
dope.
there are some pretty cool prizes.
Pretty
I
damn
seen
dope.
I seen them. I was like, what the? It's like no way.
Yeah, yeah. So you want to talk about those or?
Yeah, sure. The
All right, go
first
ahead, man.
prize is a hand signed Zoe Moss Yeasley print of "Look, Mom, my painting got into the National Portrait Gallery."
And both
Plus both NFT editions and
of
edition
100.
100 of all three, valued at £280.
That
So I
is
mean
dope,
that
bro.
that is very cool, especially they get all three across the board. Even the physical
Matching,
is 100 matching. Yeah.
forget
And
it.
we were talking with Jacob
Creme
last
de
night,
la
and he
creme
said
right
the
there.
physical looks amazing. It's in a pearl finish. And he said even though they're prints, you can almost still see like the brush strokes and whatnot, and it's so detailed.
That's amazing to
So it
me.
makes it that's
I
awesome.
wonder that's some technology right there. I mean, you have like ultra fine, you know, yeah,
You gotta have
brush
a
strokes in
crazy
that.
camera that's going to be picking that up, right? To get
Yeah.
that detailed into it. That's
But
awesome.
again, to get both NFTs 100, that's again there was 105 of them, 6 of them held back, you know, one for a giveaway, and the 100th one is the giveaway. So that's where we left out. We were trying to cliffhang you guys, but that's where we left the cliffhanger. So the 100th one is the giveaway. That's the mint creme de la creme right there. Again, I said it there. You get the matching, and then the physical to hang right there. So, like I said earlier, too,
How cool.
now you can have the physical and then put the two ARs right there. Mind blowing.
Right? The AR and yeah, so cool. Definitely. Prize number 2 is a New Mutants bundle, 88 comics valued at 200 pounds.
200.
So I mean,
so you're getting comic books.
That's a lot of comics.
That's a lot of comics, bro.
88
Prize
comic
number 2.
books.
That's fun though. What a twist.
When it's like, my guess is you would think that's got to be the whole run of New Mutants.
Yeah,
no,
100%.
Like-
I would think so. We have to have
like,
focus in crypto, maybe.
yeah, definitely. It was
Sean
more
agreed.
so.
But let's talk about number
Comment
3
down
now.
below.
You know, let's talk about number 3. This is another one from Patrick Hughes. You know, it's the lot more non-animated edition. You know, so this is valued at 45 pounds, which is probably about $50 USD. But again, this is from the NFT collection from Maker's Place, and I got one of those over there, edition number 2, which is awesome to me. And and again, this was something I heard about from one of our buddies in the NFT community. And, I was able to get one of these. So now connecting the dots to Zoê Moss, I have an early access pass to take maybe number 2 if it's not taken. I'm sure that might be gone already because I might be a little slower on it. But, maybe I get 22 or something. So I get 2 2s, who knows? I got to get creative. I got to get creative with it. But,
that's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's, again, let's have fun with it. Like you said, let's get creative to match these NFTs and start collecting these bad boys, But it's tomorrow, January 28th at 6 a.m. Pacific time for the access pass, right? For the early access.
Yes.
Then the private sale is on Sunday, the 20th.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 a.m. Pacific time again. And then the public sale starts Monday at 8 a.m.
Perfect.
And then there's a 4th prize for the giveaway, and it's random Marvel bundle comics times 4, and that's valued at 20 pounds. And the winners will be announced 1 week after the public sale is complete.
So the following Monday.
Yeah.
So Monday would be the 30th, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and then let me just follow my calendar here real quick. And then the following Monday is the 6th. So that would be February 6th going into February. And that's from the entries. So you have to go by Zoê Moss's. So there could only be 50 entries. You have 4 of those entries.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you're pretty good.
No, that's true.
And now again,
yeah, if you get both,
that's pretty good. But again,
that is.
Price points on these I think are fair. For USD, I think they're fair.
I thought it was a great price. Not gonna lie, I was actually really impressed because that's well priced. Yeah, and I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I won't say I won't say some of the NFTs.
It's not financial advice, guys. Do it within your own budgets.
Exactly, dude. You do you, but nonetheless, they are a very cool piece, and it's something I would love to add to my collection. This is definitely.
So you got, again, we talked about this earlier. You got to enter your ETH address after you put your credit card in, most likely, to get the airdrop into your wallet. So make sure you connect the wallet. I'm pretty sure this is just connect. Actually, you just add your wallet. You don't have to really.
Yeah, you don't even connect anything. That's what's even cool. You don't connect nothing at all. All you need is your ETH address. You just put it down in the box where it asks for the ETH address. You put it in. Done. You don't connect anything. Then they just airdrop to you. NFTs will be sent to your ETH address within 5 working days. So
I've done this before.
I have too, and it's nice. I did participate in the first drop. It's super easy. You don't even have to think. All you do is you purchase, done.
That's
and
amazing,
you just wait for
man.
your NFT to go up.
It's almost too simple. I mean, onboarding 101. ElmonX.
Definitely. Yeah.
Big ups to you, man. That's what's up, man.
Don't enter the wrong ETH address. Because if you put the wrong ETH address in, or an address that is not ETH, ElmonX are not able to revoke the NFT token. So please ensure the address is correct before confirming it.
Make sure you copy and paste, everyone. Copy and paste from.
Do not try to write it out.
And right, you could even gift it to somebody. Holy moly!
There you go.
Wow,
never even thought of it. That is pretty cool, actually. Never even thought of that. Jeez. There we go.
Oh man,
nice little surprise.
Dang, man. Like, let's go.
So cool.
Why don't we start?
cool.
Like, we can. All right, we got to talk about that after the show, like after this, because that is something we can maybe do for a winner.
Yeah, that's a cool giveaway.
Yeah, if you buy two, you're probably going to want to match those two anyway and get the physical, right? But then if you get win the second set, you'll have two sets. That means, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
if you end up winning, then
you gift that to somebody possibly too. Like, I'll give you one if you win, Chad.
If we win, we'll maybe do a giveaway.
Ooh.
We'll cook up one of our viewers or something, right? One of the community members.
That's a great idea.
Give them all three. They can sign up also cross with idna.app and the app access. So iDNA is an exclusive encrypted messaging app in service. So all powerful communication transforming messaging. So that's pretty cool to see what they do, how they integrate that in with on ElmonX app and all that. See
so
how
that
they
may
can
be
chat with that and whatnot.
Yeah,
I would
like
think,
a chat to trade type stuff. If hey, I got a piece, maybe you could trade. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep with it. Maybe what I can do.
No, but it's a good call, man.
Right. Why
there
not?
You go.
Or,
I mean, that's people want, right? And how many platforms that they want to reach out, and they got to go through Discord, Twitter, this.
You like that one there?
Sneaky. I like it. All right, well, that is our review of Zoê Moss, and I'd like to thank everyone for joining us, because this is Chad, and that's Blake, and this is Blake and Chad's Collect and Connect. But again, it was a review of Zoê Moss, 2 NFTs dropping, and the Access Pass starts tomorrow with private sale on Sunday and public on Monday. And the NFT is Look Mom, my painting got into the National Portrait Gallery. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the review, and you know what to do down below. Like, subscribe, comment, and tell us which piece you like the best.
Let's go.
Yeah.